Hey friends, it's Megan, and today I'm going to talk about some names that end in the letters AH. Many of these are Hebrew names, particularly the boys' ones, and a lot of them are just biblical names, and they come a lot from the Old Testament, so that means a lot of these names too are found in Judaism, and also I think a lot of these names as being Christian, and I'm really interested in different religions and around quite a few of them and inspired by many. So that said, a lot of these names too come from Islam or the Muslim religion. So I think it's really interesting because I think the natural association for a lot of them is Christianity, but they have roots in many different religions. So I just wanted to throw that out there. And then I almost always start with girls' names, and somebody was like, start with the boys once. So I'm going to start with the boys this time. Yeah, and I'm just going to go alphabetical because that makes the most sense to my brain. And the first name I have is Azariah. Azariah could be considered actually a unisex name. It's originally a male name, and it's a rare biblical name, a rare name to us now in present day, but it is a biblical name, and I believe there were 23 people, different people that had this name in the Bible. It is a Hebrew name, and it means helped by God. Then I have Elijah. Elijah is a name I really love. I love the nickname Eli. I think it's so cute. Elijah is also Hebrew. It means Jehovah is God, and it's pretty popular right now in the United States. It's number 13 in popularity. Then I have Hezekiah. Hezekiah might sound like it's not super usable or modern, but there are nicknames like Zeke and Kai that could make this name usable, maybe to a brave namer. Hezekiah is Hebrew, and it means God gives strength, and in popularity it is number 823, excuse me. Then I have Isaiah. Isaiah is a name that's getting a lot of attention lately, and it's rising in the charts. It's Hebrew, it means salvation of the Lord, and it's number 42 right now in popularity. Then I have quite a few J names, and a lot of these are names of children from the Duggar family. The first name I have is Jediah. Jediah is Hebrew, and it means Jehovah knows. I think it's an interesting twist on the next name, which is Jedidiah. Jedidiah is Hebrew. It means beloved of the Lord. It's number 890 in popularity, and you could use the nickname Jed if you like. Then I have Jeremiah. Jeremiah is Hebrew. It means appointed by God. It's number 52 in popularity. Jeremiah is cool, but I really like the name Jeremy, and I think that has a nicer sound to it. What do you think? Then I have Jeriah. Jeriah is Hebrew. It means taught by God. I've never met anyone with this name, and I think it's kind of interesting. Then I have Jonah. Oh, I used to love this name as a child and the story. It's Hebrew. It means dove. It's number 131 in popularity. And I've met little boys named Jonah that go by like Joe or Joey, so I think it's super usable. Then I have Josiah. Josiah is Hebrew. It means God supports and heals. It's number 79. Also, you can use nicknames like Joe or Joey. Then I have Judah. Judah is Hebrew. It means he who is praised. It's number 273. And you can use like Judd or Jed as nicknames, or I really like Jude. Then I have Micah. Micah is such an interesting twist on Michael. It's just as old, but I think it's really kind of making a comeback, and I see why. I think it's a cool name. It's Hebrew. It means who is like the Lord. It's number 103 in popularity. Then I have Nehemiah. Nehemiah is Hebrew. It means comforted by God. It's not as popular of a choice. It's down at 342. Next I have Noah, which is the most popular. It's number 4 in the United States. It's Hebrew. It means rest and wandering, and I can tell this name is popular because I just went to pick up a baby shower gift, and there were so many like nursery sets around Noah's Ark, and I thought this is perfect for a little boy named Noah, especially one from like a Christian family. Then I have Obadiah. Obadiah is kind of, I don't know how usable it is. It's a more rare choice, not in the top 1000s. It means servant of God, and it is also Hebrew. Then I have Zachariah, which comes from the name Zechariah, which is Z-E-C instead of Z-A-C. It's Hebrew, and it means the Lord has remembered, and it's number 437, and I think it's very usable because of the nickname Zach. So the girls list is more of a mix of like modern and current sounding names as well as biblical names, although I think biblical names are kind of current and definitely holding their own. There are a lot of names on this list and off this list that end in an A that you could just kind of add an H on the end and kind of make it fit in this category. But yeah, I tried to use ones that just kind of had the H naturally at the end. So here they are alphabetically. The first is Aaliyah, and it comes from the name Aaliyah, spelled Alya. This form actually is now more popular with the H on the end down here. I've got some on the screen. It's Arabic and it means highborn, and in popularity it's number 36. So this name's pretty popular right now. Then I have Adah. Adah looks like it could be pronounced Adah, but I believe the traditional was Adah, and it's Hebrew and it means ornament. Then I have Alannah, which comes from the name Alannah, A-L-A-N-A, and with that spelling it's number 173, whereas with this spelling on the screen it's number 850. It's Irish and it means harmony and concord. Then I have Delilah. Delilah is Arabic. It means to flirt. It's number 154 in popularity. And I think Delilah, especially if you're looking for a biblical name, doesn't have the best biblical meaning. And so I know a lot of people love this name but don't want to use it because she was just not the best person in the Bible. Then I have Dinah. Dinah sounds a bit dated to me. It's Hebrew. It means God will judge. Next is Farrah, and Farrah you can spell it with one R or two R's. It's Arabic, it means happiness, and it's number 552 in popularity. Next is Hannah. Hannah is Hebrew, it means grace. It's number 52. I think it's just like a solid, good little name, Hannah. Then I have Johanna, which is a variant of Joanna. You could actually say this name Johanna or Johannah, and it means God is gracious. Sorry about my accent there. The next name is Keturah. Keturah I think is so stunning. It's a really neat biblical name choice. It's Hebrew and it means incense, and I think it sounds really fresh and different without being strange, which is also, I mean, it's always a good thing when it's not strange. But yeah, Keturah, I think it sounds really interesting. Next is Keziah, which is also really interesting, and Keziah is Hebrew and it means cassia tree. Then I have Leah. I'm hearing Leah so much lately. It's Hebrew, it means weary, and I'm probably hearing it a lot because it's the 33rd most popular name right now in the United States where I live. Next is Liliah. I'll be honest with you, I prefer it without the H, but with the H on the end. It's Arabic and it means night, and in popularity it's number 311. Then I have two different spellings of Mariah. I was going to say Maria. Mariah. Mariah is Latin. It's a variation of the name Mary. And with the first spelling, the M-A spelling, it means the Lord is my teacher. It's number 108. With the M-O spelling, it's a biblical place name and also a person from the Bible. It also means the Lord is my teacher, but it's way less common down at 874. Then I have Norah. Norah is, it can be spelled with an H or without. With the H, it's Irish and Greek in its background. It means light, and it's number 210. Then I have Rebekah. Rebekah is Hebrew. It means servant of God, and it's number 439. Followed by Sarah. Sarah is Hebrew. It means princess. It's number 43, and I actually really liked Sarah in the Bible. Then I have Savannah. Savannah is Spanish. It means flat tropical grassland. It's number 42. I think it's interesting that it is a Spanish name because I always associate it as a Southern belle name. And Savannah, Georgia is absolutely gorgeous if you haven't been there. Then I have Susannah, which is Hebrew and it means lily, and it sounds like a really cool cowgirl name to me a little bit. Maybe I'm thinking like the song Oh Susanna. And then last I have Tallulah, which I know is on a lot of people's guilty pleasure list, although Bruce Willis and Demi Moore use this as their daughter's name. And it's Irish, it means leaping waters. You can use nicknames like Lulu or Lula, and yeah, I think it's a really cool name choice. So if you have other names that end in AH, please list them below, because I know I didn't catch all of them. And let me know what names that you like from this list, or don't like, that's fine too. Something interesting is I think a lot of names that have the same sound in the beginning, like Sean, Shannon, Shayna, don't sound good as siblings. Like, it's just too much to say. Whereas at the end, if you had like Isaiah, Rebekah, and Susannah, for example, it doesn't sound as strange. So I think it's actually kind of a uniform way of doing a sibling set if you wanted something a little bit matchy but not too much of a tongue twister. So that's just my personal thoughts on that. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you will come back for the next videos, subscribe, and definitely leave me comments because I love interacting with you. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.